Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brando, free to play, back on my free to play account. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about and showing you guys the best free to play monster hunting team to take down a level 2 Jade Worm monster. Now, Jade Worm is a monster that is weak against magic attacks. So, obviously this is going to be using magic-based heroes. Now, before I actually get into the hero lineup, there's a couple things that I need to mention. That way you guys can get a little bit of an understanding with the percentages that I get. Okay? First things first, I do have some monster hunting gear, which you can get free to play via Guildfest rewards, if that is one of your reward options. Okay? Next thing that I need to make note of is all of the heroes that I'm going to be using are all level 60, they are all gold grade, and they all have all of the trophies in them. Okay? Last thing I need to mention is that I do have my monster hunting research tree fully maxed out. Alright. Now, if you guys are not aware, if you guys are in a line chat group, some of them have a bot that gives you recommended teams and different things that you can use. For the most part, it is fairly accurate, right? And I did test it out for the Jade Worm Monster. And the team that it recommends is Bomb and Goblin, Sage of Storms, Elementalist, Incinerator, and Snow Queen. Okay, this team helped actually let me do around 18.86% damage in the first hit. Now, the reason I use a first hit is because there is no damage boost, right? That is kind of like bare minimum damage, base damage. No added buffs to it. It just is what it is. Okay? That's why I like using the first hit to test. Now, I wanted to test around and, mess around, try different teams and things like that. I did try a couple of them, but I only really saved 3 teams. This team, it surprisingly did almost as well as the one that the help bot recommends. This is a Demon Slayer, Bomb and Goblin, Elementalist, Incinerator, and Snow Queen. Essentially, I took out Sage and put in Demon Slayer. Alright. But the team that I found that did the most damage, for me at least, and you'll see here, this team did 20.26%. Now, another thing that I need you guys to make note of, these percentage numbers can and will fluctuate. Most of the time, you will not get the same percentages every single time. Okay? So this 20% was high. Alright? But this team is Bomb and Goblin, Elementalist, Incinerator, Snow Queen, and Pixie. Okay? Now, as you guys can see here, I used the team again, and I got 18.94%. And I used it one more time, and I got 19.17. So, you guys can see that I am consistently getting higher damage percentages using this team compared to the other 2 teams. And I did test out the other 2 teams just as much as I did this team. I just didn't save those battle reports. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at the fight. And, yeah. Pretty much, this is a team that I found to work the best. Okay? I'm thinking that it is because Pixie does buff the magic attack, and it does deal, a decent amount of damage as well. Not only that, but it heals. As you can see, my Bomb and Goblin, it's taking a bit of a beating, right? And it would be good if Pixie would go ahead and heal so that way he could keep on fighting. And look at that. My heroes are still in the game. They're blowing out their ultimates. It is, pretty good. Now, obviously, these monsters and our heroes can crit, which is why the damage numbers can fluctuate so much. Alright? So, I hope that this video was informative. I hope that this team helps you guys out a lot. If it did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Alright? Also, click on that bell notification button. That way you do not miss out on my next free-to-play Lords Mobile video. Until next time, guys. See ya.